I have a love-hate relationship with Hazbin Hotel. I've seen the first season, I've seen the pilot, and I've seen clips of the second season. I haven't been able to fully watch it yet, but like I've seen enough to know what's going on. So yeah. I will not be talking about busy pop in general in this video, because like that could take a whole video on itself. My opinion about her. This is just a has-been. I'm just gonna make a separate video tomorrow about Hello Boss. Also, wish me luck. The council's taking me to the middle school today, and I know one of the rules there is like, you're not allowed to wear pajama pants. Like, joke's on you, bitch, I don't care. And just like I saw in the handbook, like one of the rules, you're not allowed to like show your undergarments, but like, what are they gonna do, dress code me? Like, I'll just zip my jacket up. You ain't got nothing on me, bro. Also, this top is like really loose on me, and I don't want it to be loose. So what I was thinking about doing was, I'm not putting my hair back, I'm putting it, I look bald, but I'm just gonna like take the straps, right, and like either do that and make it look like a halter top, or I was gonna like cross them over my head, because like they're able to do that, like, yeah, but and it's not tight or anything. I tried it earlier. I don't know. My parents don't want me wearing this thing off school. I don't know why. They're like, it's so revealing. I don't care. Everyone has spaghetti straps in my school, but like, I'm not showing the spaghetti straps. It's like, I have my jacket like unzipped, but like it's on my shoulders, dude. Plus, I couldn't like really do that anyway. Anyway, let's get ready together. Or, yeah, let's get ready together. I don't want to do this alone. I don't even want to go to school today. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, our schedule's messed up. And like, it was like weird yesterday, and just ooh, the person's upset. Anyway. So I don't really know what to do. Like, I don't want to go to school today, but I know I'm not gonna be able to stay home. There's really no point asking. My skin's peeling around my mouth. It's fine. Everything, I can go a little bit with my... Anyway. So everything's just like, it's starting to come together, and like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm excited and scared for middle school. Okay, let's actually get into the top of the video now. Okay, let's start off by saying, I am a huge has-been fangirl. Okay, I really do love the show, and I feel like it could be really, really good if they fix some stuff in the writing. But I will say this, Vivzy, can we maybe make our character designs just a little bit different? The main cast all looks the same. All the guys are twinks, and all the gals are just gals. And Angel doesn't fit into any of those categories. Husk is like the only guy in the main cast I can think about that isn't like a huge twink. And even then, he's not gaining any points. Like, buddy, you want to date a porn star. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We're not upgrading for much with Husk. B, why do the girls have like no character depth? And this goes for Hazbin and Helibaba. Helibaba. They don't have any depth. We've gotten Moxie lore, we've gotten like, obviously we've got Blitz lore, we've gotten Stolas, Fizzaroli, Osmodius, and we've gotten the tiniest snippet of Luna lore, and like we met Millie's family, but that's literally it. We haven't got anything else surrounding Millie, apart from like, you know, the fact that she's pregnant. I don't even think that baby's alive. Unless like, you know, the people in hell know they're gonna be real fast with each other. I don't know. Like, I mean, Millie is from the Wrath Ring, so it makes sense, I guess. Also, we've only been getting shorts for the, like, for, Helva, and, like, it's pissing me off. I will make a short video on Helva tomorrow. Okay, back to hazbin. Now, I'm not here to say, oh my god, that pilot was better. Because, like, I do think that in some sense. I do think pilot Alastor was better. Considering he's less of a gentleman now and more like, oh, I fucking hate my life. I fucking hate my life, twin. He's, like, edgy now. And, like, I love the pilot Alastor. I love the Alastor that I would read fanfics about in the living room at my grandmother's house at 3 in the morning and then, like, try and chems over it because I wanted to be with him at home. I'm not gonna play, I tried to do that once. But, like, I don't know, I do miss pilot Alastor. Whenever he was actually kind of scary. Or I use scary very lightly. I wasn't scared by him. But, like, you know, he was ominous, and that's how I fell in love with him. I watched the show, and, like, I fell in love with Alastor. I don't really think about Alastor much anymore. I really don't think about shows much anymore. I'm more, ever since I started doing this, it's like everything's been on the back burner. It's always like, post, oh, what do the views look like? Am I getting new subscribers? And, like, is this gonna make money for me? Is this sustainable? Should I keep this up? Should I start a channel with my friends? Like, and, like, it's stupid, but still. But, like, I would love to watch hazbin again. I would love to watch the second season of hazbin. I want to go back to fangirling over Alastor. Just like as I've said before, in my past videos, I get told that I act like Vox a lot, and I don't see it. As I said, I don't believe you guys and be like, pray to salvation, pray to me. I mean, like, I do talk about myself a lot, and I love talking about myself. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, I love talking about myself. I don't act like Vox. Like, I also get compared to Rosie. The person that I call Alastor, as I said, is my crush. And, we're like best girlfriend and best guy friend, so, you know, two peaches and pie, or whatever that saying is. And, like, you know, as I said, I think the writing is okay. I want more depth, because she tries to fit what should be, like, an episode per each event into one episode. Plus, the writing's the same. Everything that, like, oh, person came to hotel. People came to hotel. Oh my god, people at hotel. Oh no. Oh, person. We meet person. Building. Oh no, something happened. Fight. That's all it is. And, like, I love the show. As I said, I am a hazbin fangirl. Okay? I love the show. I would watch it forever and ever if I could. Okay, the show's fun to watch. And, like, whenever you know the songs and everything to it, it makes it even more fun because you get to sing along. Like, I always sing Alastor's parts and Vox's part, even if I say that I don't compare myself to Vox. Vox is another character that I like. Anyway. So yeah, it's like, I feel like the writing just kind of went, now, I don't say this. The second season's animation, peak. Actual peak. Okay? I don't want anyone to argue with me about that. Because, like, you'd literally be lying to yourself if you say the animation isn't good. Like, I don't know who Viv's got on her team, but the animation's peak. Another thing I want is more Huskalor. You know, we probably should be getting that in the third season, right? Like, we saw Alastor's human form, so Alastor and then whatever little bro's last name was, because, you know. And then we saw Vincent's real form, or Vox, Vincent Whitman. And then we saw, who I think that was supposed to be Mimsy on the thing. And I see people trying to say that, like, Husk was alive whenever Alastor was, but that's not true because Husk died in the 70s. When he was, like, in his 60s, so, like, what? Because that guy that was standing by Alastor looked a little bit older. And I also don't think that Alastor used seduction to get his victims into the woods. Because, Batman's not only ace, but he's disgusted by sex. He's not gonna do that even if it is for his own personal gain. Yes, I would. I'm very ace, but I'm not disgusted by it. Like, I make sex just with my friends all the time. So if I were to be a killer, psycho killer, I'm joking, but if I were to be a killer, like, I probably would do that, honestly. I've done some crazy stuff online before. So, you know, that's literally just the tip of the iceberg if I were to do that. Anyway. Like, I see all these people, like, trying to make these fan theories for Alastor that would never happen. And it's, like, crazy. Anyway, another thing is, listen, this is my own theory. This is what I'm gonna say. I think Vok is supposed to be Trump. Now, Vox would hate Trump. Let's be so clear right now. But, I do think that's the correlation that Vivi's trying to make when it comes to Vox. Because, like, we can make hell great again. What happens if we could flip the switch? Take the fight back way upstairs and make them beg and say their prayers and... Come on, come on, come on. I see it, I see it, I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it. Anyway. Just like when it comes to Rosie, I've seen people say, oh, she's so baby girl. She's killed and ate her husbands. That's another thing I'm very victim of, where I used to do, was like, I would be like, oh, Alastor, so baby girl. And it's like, that man's a cannibal. That man's a literal cannibal. He killed and ate people. I still do that, but it's a joke now. Like, I'll be like, oh my god, Hannibal's so baby girl. But like, as I said, I need to make a whole separate video on Hannibal, because I'm obsessed with him. He's who I aspire to be when I'm older. He's who I aspire to be. He's so in control of everything, and I just love it. Like, whenever I'm a psychiatrist, I want to be just like him. Okay, back to the actual topic. I've known people that don't like Hazbin at all. And I partly understand where they're coming from now. The writing kind of fucking sucks. The characters kind of fucking suck. The design for the characters kind of fucking suck. But I also don't understand where they're coming from. Because some of these people just have unbridled hatred for Vivzie Pop in general. I don't even have that. I just don't like the woman. Like, Christ. Let a girl be a girl. Like, why are we sending me death threats because I said that I love Alastor? Like, I deeply apologize for having my own opinion when I was in, like, 4th grade. 4th grade. I've been online since I was in kindergarten, but I didn't start actually talking until I was in 4th grade. So about almost 3 years ago now, because it was in March, yeah, so basically 2 years ago at this point. God, I've been that one for 2 years. Oh my god. Biggest regret is knowing that person for 2 years of my life. 2 years that I will never get back. That were down to emotional abuse and such. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So as I said, I can understand where those people are coming from. Okay, like, my mom doesn't mind the show. But it's also, Vivzie, please work on your writing. It sex jokes this, racist joke that. Oh my god, ha ha ha, they swear. Very, very funny. Like, I curse, right? I curse, but I'm not up here being like, fuck, you faggot, like, no. That's weird. That's what weird people do. I'm weird, but still. Let's get my eye. Anyway. That's weird. Okay, I'm going to do my water on before I think it hurts once I messed up, so. Wait, my mascara first. Anyway, all I'm asking is, can we maybe, I don't know, change the writing a little bit? I'm not asking for it to change the whole show. I'm not even asking for it to change the show. I'm not asking for the series to continue. I love the show. Like, it's a really good show. I'm just asking, can we maybe not have 56 jokes per episode? I know, guys. I know. But, like, I don't know. Like, so, I'm even seeing fans that were in the fandom and really big about the fandom to drift away from the fandom because, like, it's turned to straight ass, bro. Like, you funny ash, bro. You funny ash. Like, dude, I can't defend your work whenever your work literally sucks. Nifty is like the saving grace of this show. Nifty and Husk, and like Angel. But even then, Angel's a stereotypical porn star. He's like coded in stereotypes. Now I love Angel Dust. Okay, he's peak. I don't need to do my under eyes. Do I? Because the mascara makes it look okay. And I don't want the counters coming in thinking, oh, that girl cuts herself. I'm gonna do it. Anyway. But it's like, it's the same plot over and over again. It's like these people have never learned. You see constructive criticism and you try and take it. She doesn't. She makes these response quotes being a whiny little bitch about it. Like, oh my god. It is not that hard to comprehend. It's people are asking you to do something as simple as like fixing your goddamn show. Move some stuff in the writing around. It cannot be that hard. Obviously, the characters that are supposed to act like that need to act like that for the show to work. But Alastor turned some edgelord. He was a gentlemanly person who was a murderer, and he cannibalized people. He had respect for women, even if it wasn't just like, even if he lacked respect for Vaggie. Okay? He's not some edgelord. He's a gentleman. He took women by their arms and made them, like, feel better about themselves. He was a kind person in life, even if it was all a facade. And I'm not saying, like, oh, he's completely innocent and, like, everything he did can be mistaken for his trauma, because it can't. But he's not some edgelord. Vox, in my opinion, Vox, Rosie, and Nifty are like the only 3 good characters that were written left. And it's mainly Vox in this case. Because I understood him whenever that man went up there and he was like, and he had a tear drip down his eyes. And then he was like, I don't care what happens, as long as I wipe that smile off of Alastor's fucking face. Like, I understood that. Because I went through something like that, where it's like, I don't care what happens as long as I end up in hell with him. Like, and I have a feeling by the 3rd season, Fox is gonna turn into shit too. Like, that's a given at this point. Oh, wait, my hair looks good. I have to brush it out though. Just tangles. But by the 3rd season, Fox is probably gonna turn horrible as well. And there's not going to be a saving grace in the show anymore. Because, like, I don't know who... I've heard rumors that it was supposed to be Valentino that's going to be the 3rd antagonist, or Alastor. But, like, Alastor was already the first show's antagonist. No, wait, that was Heaven. But, like, I don't know. I'm really just... As long as, like, Vox and Al are alive, I don't care. I'm still going to watch the show, and I'm still going to be there for every shitty thing that gets released for it. Viv, please... Please fix your writing. Coming from a 12-year-old who can probably write a little bit better than you. You should fix it. And before anyone like comments, well, no, lack thereof, or like anybody tries to say like this is this isn't like a children's show you're watching, it never specifies. I know it says for 16 and up, but it also says for mature audiences. What do you think I am, mature audience? I'm not some bumbling idiot. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna let that float on my shoulders. Okay, pink, yellow, and black. So I have the pink and yellow right here. I have the black and yellow right here. Anyway, so yeah, like it's as simple as like fixing your writing, dude. The fans want you to fix your writing, man. It cannot be that hard. It is not that hard. Like, it cannot be that hard to, like, fix your writing. Like I said, when I was in 5th grade, I could have read better stories than you, and I did. Okay, like, it shouldn't be that hard to, like, you know, write a good show. Like, I'm looking into maybe making some, like, indie animation show with, like, my friends, and, like, you know, Al said that I could be casted as, like, a voice actor and I could help him write the show. And I have a feeling that's gonna be better than movies. Maybe not terrific. It's not gonna be other like South Park or something. But it's not that hard to make a show better than movies at this point. That's really uneven, but I don't care. We're asking for one thing, and she can't even give us the one thing that we want, the audience wants. We want a good show. That's literally it. We want a good show. I want a good show. I'm pretty sure, like, the people that I've met that don't really like Helva or Hazbin, like, if Viv could actually make a good show, I'm sure they would, like, try and tolerate it. Like, if she just keeps reproducing the same shit over and over again, but just with the, like, slightly different plot lines, it's not gonna go anywhere. That's not how a show works. It gets repetitive. That's not how marketing works. The human psyches want something new whenever they tend to watch a show, unless you want to, unless you're autistic, for example. Like, yeah, I'm sure you probably want the same thing. Like, you know, I've met, people with autism in the past that, like, don't really want their show to change at all. And, like, that's fine. Like, sometimes I can be like that, where it's like, no, I'm not watching the show anymore because they changed, like, a certain thing that I really liked about it. But if you don't want it to change, this show has multiple seasons, not just the pilot, and I'm sure, like, a lot of people out there only watch it for the pilot, or they only watch the pilot anyway. Like, you aren't gaining very much. You're not gaining very much at all from, you know, doing that. It's just stupid. She's stupid, to put it bluntly. I've met a lot of incompetent people, but definitely not ones that don't even know how to listen to constructive criticism before. Like, Christ, I'm able to do that, and I'm, like, one of the most narcissistic assholes you'll ever meet in my life. I literally believe that I'm better than everybody, like, Christ, I'm a stick. And I respond to criticism well. You can't be that fucking incompetent. I legitimately don't want to believe that it's possible for you to be that fucking stupid. Oh my god. I keep dropping. I keep playing it two at once. Okay. Careful before I break it. Alright. That's it, sports fans. Lasting messages, Viv, write a good show. I'm a huge Alastor fangirl. I do not stop being compared to Vox. I love being called Rosie. And fuck you. Alright, that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow for another stellar show with no editing and minimal effort. Yours falsely, Alex. Have a good day or don't. I don't really give a flying fuck. Goodbye.